Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg for pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since 1975. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Graveside service for Spencer Albaugh, age 22, will be Saturday at 2 o'clock from Evergreen Cemetery. I'll be officiating that service. Visitation noon until 2 at the North Chapel on Saturday. Mr. Albaugh died Tuesday, March the 8th. He was a United States Marine veteran and a graduate of Sylacauga High School. Online condolences at CurtisandSonFH.com. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel directing. Jerry Michael Giddens, age 75, veteran of the Vietnam War and longtime resident of Sylacauga, died March 13th. He is a graduate of B.B. Calmer High School in 1965 and attended Alexander City Junior College, where he met his future wife, Sandra Maddox Giddens. Mr. Giddens entered the U.S. Army, where he proudly served as a combat infantryman in the 173rd Airborne Brigade, seeing action in Vietnam. He was awarded the Purple Heart, Bronze Star, and an Army Commendation Medal. He also earned his Combat Infantry Badge, Vietnam Service Ribbon, among other awards, and he later went on to serve in the U.S. Army National Guard for some 23 years and retired as Staff Sergeant E6. Funeral service for Mr. Giddens will be Monday, March 21st, 11 o'clock at Curtis and Son North, with Mike Maddox officiating. Burial in the Alabama National Cemetery in Montevallo at 2 o'clock. Visitation prior to the service at the North Chapel on Monday, 1 hour prior to the service. Curtis and Son Funeral Home directing. Visitation for Bobby Hill, age 60, of Alpine, who passed away on Sunday. That visitation for Mr. Hill will be Wednesday, March 16th, 5 till 8 o'clock at Curtis and Son North. And then funeral service on Thursday at 11 a.m. at the North Chapel, with the Reverend Billy Epperson officiating. Burial in the Antioch Cemetery in Fayetteville. Curtis and Son Funeral Home directing. Ricky Bardwell Jr. died March 11th. Community Funeral Home, Sylacauga, announcing the arrangements. Funeral service for Mabel Louise Ruff Landers, age 86, of Sylacauga, is Wednesday at 2 o'clock from Radley Smith Funeral Home Chapel, with the Reverend Joe Kelly and Burl Landers officiating. Burial in the Marble Valley Cemetery. Mrs. Landers died Sunday, March the 13th, at her residence. Visitation is tonight, 6 till 8 at the funeral home. Radley Smith Funeral Home directing. Edna Jenkins, age 79, of Talladega, died on Friday. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home announcing. And Fester Mallard, age 94, died Sunday. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home announcing. And funeral service for Kenneth Russo, age 83, of Wagufka. That visitation for Kenneth will be Wednesday, 6 till 8 o'clock at Radley Smith Funeral Home, with a funeral service on Thursday at 1 o'clock at the Chapel of Radley Smith, with Brother John Anderson officiating. Interment in the Evergreen Cemetery in Sylacauga. Radley Smith Funeral Home directing. That is a look at obituaries this morning, brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.